This is for Carp's original ukulele contest. This is a cigar box ukulele I made. And this is a song that I wrote for church. Our church has its own professional wrestling federation, which is funny. And the preacher had been doing a series on what we can learn from wrestling, which is also funny, and been interviewing wrestlers each Sunday. Well, my Sunday came to preach, which is a regular occasion, and I did not have a wrestler, so I decided that I would write a wrestling song. And in honor of my dreads, once again, I did it in a Jamaican accent, Sunday morning during a sermon. I hope you can appreciate it. Some of the vocabulary is certainly for the wrestlers. It's kind of jargon, but here we go. Big John Stud when I was a boy, and Jimmy Superfly Snuka were my favorite toys when I was just a kid. Saturday mornings on the TV at 10, I would shut it off, but I'd turn it on again. I just couldn't walk away. Cause Hulk Hogan's all I wanted to be, to leg drop the Macho Man on TV. Oh, I want to be a wrestler, but wrestling takes commitment, yo. If you want to be part of the big show, you gotta put in your work, and pay your dues. Learn to work and you learn how to act. Learn to take a bump, brother, that's a fact. Ain't no crying the blues. This is the life that you choose. And many years later, I got my chance. Late night practice doing a spandex dance. 2 different feds, 3 nights a week. It takes a lot of time and the sacrifice hurts. Sometimes my motivation comes and goes in spurts. It can be hard to push on, and years pass by as I suffer abuse, and I remind myself this is what I choose. It's what I've always wanted. But wrestling takes commitment, yo. If you want to be part of the big show, you gotta put in your work, and pay your dues. Learn to work and you learn how to act. Learn to take a bump, brother, that's a fact. Ain't no crying the blues. This is a life that you choose. It's Saturday night once again, my dear, and I'm packing up all of my wrestling gear, and I'm headed off to the show. I'm hanging out in the locker room, be finding out who I'll be wrestling soon. We'll get together and work out the spots. Another show has come and gone, and I take a minute to think of what I'd won. Some hurts and the pains, and a championship belt. Suckers, wrestling takes commitment, yo. If you wanna be part of the big show, you gotta put in your work, and pay your dues. You learn to work and you learn how to act. Learn to take a bump, brother, that's a fact. Ain't no crying the blues. This is the life that you choose. The moral of the story is simple, you see. You've got to work hard to be all you can be, cause nothing worthwhile comes that easy. In the pursuit of God, it takes commitment, yo. If you wanna play a part in his big show, you gotta put in your work, and pay your dues. You've got to commit in prayer and in study. If you want God to be your big body, ain't no crying the blues. This is the life that you choose. Ain't no crying the blues. This is the life that you choose. Ain't no crying the blues. This is the life that you choose. Be faithful to him. He's faithful to you. Probably ain't heard that one before. Probably never will again. Peace!